Some may wonder, why would a woman with a face larger than her own head wear a half-stained blouse? But perhaps the question you should really be asking is, would I even have a face larger than my head if it weren't for this here half-stained blouse? They call me the Leng. It may seem odd that I would purchase a blouse that was half-stained in the first place, but I've never been what you might call a glamourista. I guess I'm more of a plain type of girl. The kind who spends her time wandering the streets looking for uncashed checks. I found the blouse while I was vacationing off the coast of Niagara. A fellow on the boat I sailed in on told me that if I liked witchcraft, I should check out a local village known for its eccentric curiosity shops. I do not like witchcraft, but I was in need of some oils to calm the throbbing. I had accidentally hit myself really hard on the head with my thermos earlier that day. I was not making much sense. I kept mistaking numbers for animals, that kind of thing. When I reached the shore, I asked a taxi man to take me to the village. He protested, shaking his head no, waving his arms and honking his horn. Then I gave him $1 American, and his mood quickly changed. When I arrived, the village was hectic and not short on wonder. It had colors I had never seen before, colors that do not exist in my country. Blue, yellow, red, orange, carnation. There were many vendors selling all kinds of trinkets, dirts, and mummified herbs. Then I noticed the handmade soaps. This ushered in the usual horrific flashbacks that are triggered whenever I see soap. See, I haven't lived an easy life. My father was in the military, and he would bring home a lot of soap. Every night, as a child, I would sneak in the bathroom and eat a bar. I felt dizzy, so I ducked into the closest establishment, a charity thrift store that specialized in clothing donated by the homeless.
Welcome to Behold a Pale Thrift.
Perhaps it was because I was temporarily demented from my thermos incident, but I just couldn't take my eyes off the half-stained blouse that was nailed against the wall. I tried to make out the price, but I still couldn't discern numbers. It looked like it cost a bunch of lions and whales. I didn't speak much English back then, but I managed to communicate to the clerk. May I buy this half-stained blouse? He seemed gleeful to the point of mania, rubbing his hands together wildly and laughing like a madman as if he had never dreamed that someone would want to purchase this soiled garment. He gestured for me to just take it for free. Just take it for free!
Take it! It's yours! Get out now!
And took a sudden turn towards hostility and fear, shooing me out of the door with my new blouse and turning his shop sign over, closed. I should have known then that something was not quite right with the blouse. Why was he so eager to get rid of it? Why was it nailed to the wall? Why did the blouse taste like hospital when I sucked on the stained area?
I almost threw up on that one.
Believing only that I had just scored a major bargain, I found the nearest porta potty to try on my new blouse. It looked beyond okay. In the small cloudy mirror, I checked to see how every part of my body looked with the new blouse on. I checked my legs, they looked alright. My arms were fine, my shoulders and fingers too. I checked my neck and back and even my hair. And the blouse didn't make anything look pale, fat, or cursed. But somehow, the only body part I failed to look at in the mirror was my face.
Oh my god, look at what she's wearing.
When I exited the plastic bathroom, the villagers started pointing at me, screaming, "The Leng! The Leng!" They were running in all directions, grabbing crying children, hiding behind bolted doors. I thought nothing of it. I was driven only by a new craving for raw meat. I went straight to the supermarket and made a beeline to the meat aisle. I squeezed the meats to make sure they were ripe and selected a 20-pound steak. I was ravenous. I couldn't help myself. I bit the steak right through the plastic wrap. I took bite after bite, and then I saw my reflection in the steak. My face. It had grown larger than my head. It's true, I am the Leng.
Ew, look at her face.
It must be the blouse, I thought. This wretched talisman has caused an evil supernatural transformation. I tried to take it off, but it would not fit over my face. I tried to cut it off, but there was another half-stained blouse waiting underneath. There was nothing I could do except feed my face. I ate 9 steaks before a security guard arrived. Then I ate him too. Then I started flapping my arms, using my new power of flight to fly around the grocery.
She's flying around like an idiot.
The customers made a wall of screams and a pile of panicked meat jammed at the front exit. I was about to start digging into this human buffet when, on account that I am a half-wit, I hit my head on an industrial-sized ceiling fan and fell to the floor unconscious.
What is that lady doing?
I woke up where I am today, committed to the Niagara Falls Asylum for the Criminally Phantasmagoric. I'm still stuck in my blouse, but my face is back to normal. The doctor says, eat 1 soap a day to keep the evil away. So here I am, in this little padded cell. Just me, my blouse, and several stacks of soap bars. So much soap! So much soap! So much soap! So much soap! So much soap!
¿Puedo comprar esta blusa medio manchada?